Hi, I'm Oral Scott, the Division Chief for the Anchorage Fire Department's maintenance shop. Today, you can see we have Medic 84 here. This medic is in here for some other repairs, but we're going to talk about what this truck has for electrical systems. There are two style electrical systems on here. You have alternating current and you have direct current. So the alternating current is the things that you would see in your house that runs on 120, plugs into the wall, and you have direct current, which is the 12-volt stuff that you find on your typical car. This thing gets both of those systems. Some of the things run on 12 volts and some run on 120. As you can see behind me, these two lights that are up here, those are called scene lights. And if for some reason this thing is on scene and it's using all of the power that the vehicle makes, the DC power, it will start to go into preservation mode. There are things on this that have to be running. They have to stay on. And there's things that in last resort we can get rid of. And so this is programmed so that this light that's right here on the very front on the left side, as the battery voltage drops down to a threshold, this light will go out. That's the first indicator. Once that light is out, then you know that it's starting to cut other things. It will then in sequence progressively cut other lights and some other components off, but all the while maintaining the things that are important for firefighters to use or EMTs to use for life safety type stuff. Hopefully this goes out while we're standing here, but if not, you'll see that the light is out. In order to get this light to come back on, one of two things can happen. You can either start the engine, get the alternator to produce, because the condition it's in right now, it's not running, or if you plug it into shore power, and we'll go look at the shore power connection here. Okay, so on the back of the ambulance, you can see that there's a connection port for a plug-in. This plug-in looks just like the outlet that you would find to run your block heater and such on your car. However, this is 20 amp connection and it's made for a lot of power so that the things that are inside can also stay going while it's parked in the ambulance bay at the fire station. You can see there's an indicator that tells you it's charging, and you can see the battery voltage right now is still up pretty high, and obviously that light is on. As this starts to progressively come down, this will drop, and then that light will go out. Once it goes out, you can plug this truck in, and this puts there's a battery charger and an inverter inside here that will now start to run the components that are inside here that are alternating current, but it also puts out direct current, just like the engine is running and the alternator is producing. So I'm going to unplug it and go turn on some power, and we'll see if that light goes out. Well, as you've seen, I didn't have to go put load to it. It was already at that threshold. So I'm going to plug it back in now, and after a little while, the light will come back on, and this vehicle will be set to be in storage mode, ready to go to the next call. These things sometimes are predictable and sometimes they're perfect timing. Thanks for stopping by the shop.